Hello, I'm Priscilla Archangel, and my leadership insight for you today is managing risk, priorities, and decisions. Successful careers come with an ongoing series of professional and personal risk to be managed. And the ability to chart a course through the landmines, the quicksand, and the potholes requires skill and insight sprinkled really with a lot of chance, none of which ever aligns perfectly. And the reality is that a poor decision in one area can easily impact the other. These decisions managing through a myriad of risk impact our careers on a daily basis. Now, typical examples of this are situations where you might say, what job do I accept? Or where do I align myself politically in the organization? Or what is my personal brand? What's my summary recommendation on a project? Or should I support my work friend even though my other peers don't believe she's adding much value to the organization? And even, how do I show up in my new job? Our approach to managing each of these scenarios is driven by our priorities, our values, and our decision quality. And recognizing that these risks are inherent by virtue of being in an organization, we have to try to manage our options and minimize problematic issues. So there are a few ground rules to guide our behavior. The first one is identify priorities and values. Know what you stand for. The second one, properly recognize where risk exists. This is part of being politically savvy and sensitive to how individuals and organizations operate, and knowing the potholes, which are the smaller consequences, from the landmines, which have major consequences. The third is anticipate probabilities. This includes determining the likelihood of a negative or a positive consequence occurring. The fourth one, determine mitigating responses. That's being proactive to address the risk, including building coalitions and support, getting advice from a mentor or a sponsor, and effectively weighing the pros and cons. And the fifth one, determine the potential impact. So is the risk political? Does it impact your job or your career? Will it impact a loss of funding for a project or have a negative impact to the company revenues? Or more significantly, is it reputational, which is the most difficult risk to recover from? Most importantly, understand you can't anticipate all of your future risk. You have to navigate carefully, build professional relationships on the basis of integrity. You have to avoid saying things about colleagues behind their backs that you wouldn't share with them face to face. You should share and document your professional recommendations and insights with respect to others' opinions, and you should bravely stand up for issues of safety, quality, and fairness. At the end of the day, be prepared to live with your decisions, even if they aren't popular. Managing risk is not to be confused with avoiding it. You're guaranteed to be in risky situations, but managing risk means measuring and accepting it and being willing to face it head-on, responsibly. For more details and information, I hope you'll check out my blog at www.priscillaarchangel.com.